Hi, I'm Justin Nassiri, CEO and founder of Executive Presence. Welcome to the team. I wanted to take a moment and thank you for joining me on this journey. And I wanted to share a little bit more about why I started the company, what we're trying to do here, and some of the values that keep us moving towards a common goal. First of all, why I started the company. I spent a lot of time on LinkedIn, and I noticed that there were people who were getting millions of views for their posts and their content on LinkedIn. And I thought, wow, what an incredible asset as an entrepreneur. If I had that sort of audience for free every day, that would be an asset for my recruiting and retaining employees. It'd be an asset for fundraising and for partnerships and brand building and sales and all these great things. But I also noticed that the people who wielded this power didn't necessarily have the best experience or depth of expertise. They had spent a lot of time cultivating that audience. And as I looked around at the people that I most respect, people who have built up empires, I thought, wow, there are people who have superior experience and expertise that I would benefit from, that everyone on LinkedIn would benefit from. But these people are so busy building their empire, they're never going to take the time to play the LinkedIn game, to play the social media game. And so I started to think through, how could we find a way that's authentic, that's efficient, and that's measurable, that we could bring their insights and share it with LinkedIn. If we could do that, it would benefit everyone on LinkedIn. It would benefit these leaders to wield that influence, and it would benefit us at Executive Presence as that intermediary. And that's exactly what we do. We help executives, we help leaders share their story on social media. What we're trying to do here at Executive Presence isn't just about social media. We're really trying to build a company in a better way. And by that, I mean, I want this to be a company that succeeds, not just for leadership, not just for our clients, but also for our team, and you as part of that. So some of the things that we do for that is we give a portion of our revenue every single month to charity. We want to give back. We want to do it monthly. We want to do it in a way that benefits those around us. We use salary transparency. We try to be generous in all the things that we do. We try to remember that you have a life outside of work. We want you to unplug off email, off Slack when you're on vacation. We want you to take vacation regularly. These are all part of the culture and community that we're trying to build, and I'm excited to have you be part of that community. Lastly, I wanted to share 5 values with you, what they mean to me, and how that helps us continue to build together a company we can all be proud of. So the very first thing is mastery. We are the best at what we do. We are an elite service. And so I think of that as our team, that we want to always be learning and growing and upping our game. I want us to always be sharpening our skills, never settling, never resigning ourselves to status quo, but always perfecting with that craftsman mindset, that growth mindset of each day being better at what we do. A second team value is directness. I think it's much easier for all of us on our team when we can just be honest and direct and transparent. It removes a lot of the guessing of what did they mean. It removes a lot of the wondering of, is there some hidden agenda here? And so I want to be very direct with you. I want you to be direct with me and everyone else on the team. I want to be direct with our clients and have them be direct with us. I think it's a much more efficient process when we can just be direct with each other. A third value is experimentation. We are paving a new way. We are pioneering something brand new, and that requires a lot of experimentation. And so we want to be constantly testing everything that we do. Is there a better way? Is there a better way that we can do any aspect of our company? If so, we want to adopt that as the new system and structure that we follow. But we never want to be stagnant. We always want to be testing, having a hypothesis, seeing if it bears fruit, and if so, doubling down on it and sharing those lessons. You as a new team member are essential to that experimentation. You have a fresh set of eyes, And as you look at things, you may realize we're doing something less efficiently than we could. And so please speak up. I really value you as a new team member of being able to point out things that, us steeped in this for a long time, it might not be apparent that there's a better way to do so. Experimentation drives that. A fourth value is precision. There is a high consequence when we make mistakes. We are representing leaders online. We're representing their persona and their personal brand and their reputation. If we make a mistake, there is a cost to that. And so we want to be very precise in everything that we do. So while as a startup we're moving very, very quickly, we need to slow down to do things right. And this shows up in everything. The emails we send, the work we do, the words we choose. We want to be precise because we need to safeguard these reputations. We need to respect them and honor them and treat them with dignity, and that means doing everything perfectly. And the fifth and final value is generosity. This applies to everything. I think of it in how I lead our team. I want to be generous. I want to treat all of you not just as employees, but as if we're part of a family, part of a community, in something bigger than ourselves. Generosity shows up in how we work with each other. If there's a way to help out a teammate, we want to do that. In little things, when we send a message on Slack, if we're referencing a document, sending the link so the person doesn't have to look up to it. When you're scheduling something with a client, look and see what time zone they're in. Put it in their time zone. That's an act of generosity. These are little and big things that we do to be generous. But this also carries through to our clients because generosity is the key to succeeding on social media. If a client shows up and they're just wanting to talk about themselves, just wanting to talk about their company, that's just propaganda. People are going to tune that out. But if they show up with a spirit of generosity, educating their audience, adding value with no expectation of anything in return, that's what drives visibility and credibility. Thank you for joining our team. If you have any questions, let me know. Very excited to work with you.